EBT is changing for the low income. Or is it? That's a great question and exactly what we're going to talk about right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Alright, now this was recently brought to my attention by a few of you right here in the community who reached out to me and said, I heard EBT is going to be changing. Can you do some research on this and let us know what you're finding on EBT changing? You're the only one that we trust on this topic. Please do some research and let us know how EBT is going to be changing and what it means for us as low-income beneficiaries. So I dug into this, I did some research on it to see what is going on with EBT and how is this going to impact the low income and of course fixed income beneficiaries, which by the way EBT stands for electronic balance transfer. So for those of you that receive SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, you have an EBT card. Every single month your SNAP benefits are loaded onto your EBT card. You go to the grocery store, you do all of your shopping, you go to the checkout, you simply swipe your card and boom, it's like a debit card and there you go, you've paid for your transaction, right? So that is what EBT is. However, let's get into it and talk about what I found with my research here and is EBT actually changing or what's going on here. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. As I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you every single day, no matter what, to help you out in any way that I possibly can, doing all the research, finding all the new announcements, the updates, the reports, and everything else hitting the wire, breaking it all down into these short videos to help you out in any way that I can, and again, keep you updated with everything going on as things are changing very rapidly. We're getting new announcements, new reports, new information popping up literally every single day, and of course, I want to point this out so you can see how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account. And of course, I also want to point out anything that you may be able to grab and or take advantage of, including money, benefits, raises to benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, or anything else out there right now that may be going on. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward, and I'll continue to be here for you every single day, no matter what. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, I'm sticking to it. All right, let's get into it and talk about the concerns that some of you have had here in the community. Now, considering the number of people that reached out to me asking about this, I'm assuming there are probably other people here in the community that also saw something about this, and I want to bring it to your attention. All right, so let's talk about EBT and what all of this means. So like I said, EBT is actually not even a program. EBT is simply an acronym for electronic balance transfer. In other words, the card that you have as a SNAP beneficiary. So there's about 43 million SNAP beneficiaries in the United States right now. It's a lot of people. All SNAP beneficiaries, I shouldn't say all, I would guess that the vast majority of SNAP beneficiaries have an EBT card. Now again, there might be a different way to get it, but the vast majority of beneficiaries have an EBT card, right? Some kind of card, it's a debit card, and you keep it with you, and it just gets your benefits loaded onto it every single month, and that's how you spend your benefits, right? You know this. As a SNAP beneficiary, you're very aware of this. We don't need to go down this in a ton of detail because you know how this works every single time, right? However, I did some research on this to see what's going on with EBT. I did a bunch of digging. Literally, I found nothing about it other than the fact that SNAP benefits have changed for the fiscal year 2023. And yes, SNAP benefits have changed. Therefore, the benefits loaded onto your EBT card are now different, right? But this is not new information. This has gone into effect as of October 1st, when the new fiscal year started for the federal government, which is October 1st. That's when your new benefits and the higher benefit should have been loaded onto your EBT card. Now remember, the minimum benefit for SNAP beneficiaries as well for this fiscal year, as in the 2023 fiscal year, starting October 1st and ending September 30th, 2023. So again, we're already well within the new fiscal year for SNAP beneficiaries and the federal government for that point, right? So remember, the maximum benefit for an individual is $281. The minimum benefit is $23 as an individual as well. So again, remember, you could be anywhere within that range. The minimum, $23, the maximum, $281 for an individual, $516 for a couple or a household of two, I should say. Household of three, $740, and a household of four is $939. And again, it keeps going up and up and up. Above that, I mean, you could go up to a household of even 8 or 9, more than that, right? But anyway, so just keep that in mind as well, right? So anyway, when it comes down to it, as I dug into this and found more information on this, That's pretty much all I found. There was not a whole lot of information out there. So I'm not exactly sure where this information came in saying EBT was changing. But again, like I said, EBT is not even a program. EBT is literally just the acronym to say electronic balance transfer. That's it. So when they load your balance, your benefits onto your card, that's all they're really doing is they're transferring the balance onto your card. And it's electronic, right? It's an electronic balance transfer. So when it comes down to it, maybe there's other people out there talking about this saying, EBT is changing. If somebody else is talking about this saying EBT is changing, they clearly don't know what they're talking about because EBT is not the program. SNAP is the program, right? SNAP is the program. Food stamps is also the kind of a name that is being used. However, it has not been called food stamps for a very long time. In fact, food stamps is what they were called years and years ago, but it's been SNAP for a very long time. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. That is the name of the program. And obviously, like I said, you all know this. We don't need to go down this road. We don't need to discuss this in great detail because it's been around for a very long time. But again, a lot of the times these benefits are interchangeably used as SNAP benefits, food stamps, things like that. And sometimes they're even referred to as EBT. Again, it's all referring to the exact same thing. SNAP benefits, that's what it is. So again, when it comes down to it, don't worry about it. Your SNAP benefits are not going anywhere. They actually increased by 12.5% as of October 1st, and this will be in effect all the way through September 30th of 2023 until the next fiscal year, 2024, goes into effect October 1st of 2023. So we got a lot of time ahead of us, okay? Nothing is changing there. The benefits have increased, and other than that, I wasn't able to find anything on EBT changing. And again, wouldn't really make sense. Why would EBT change, right? Because it's not a program. It's just money being transferred onto your card. So I don't really think that's going to be changing anytime soon. Now, again, if you came across something like this, please leave down in the comment section. Let me know, where did you see this from? Because I did a bunch of digging on this. And even when I saw the comments coming in saying EBT was changing, I thought, I don't really know about that because it doesn't really mean anything. EBT literally doesn't mean anything other than the fact that it's transferring a balance onto your card, right? It's not a program. But again, maybe the people that reached out to me asking about this were wondering about SNAP benefits. If that's the case, then you're right. Yes, SNAP benefits have changed a little bit. They've actually changed in a good way. They increased by 12.5% as of October 1st. And like I said, that'll continue through the entire fiscal year of 2023, all the way out until the end of September 2023. So we got a long time ahead of us, okay? Other than that, SNAP benefits really haven't changed, right? The maximum have changed. The minimum has also changed up to $23. Other than that, that's about it. Which, by the way, if you have not applied for SNAP benefits yet, I know I talk about this often, but here's the thing. I still know for a fact there are many of you here in the community that are eligible for SNAP benefits and you haven't applied. That's okay. I'm not here to force anybody to do anything. That is not my business. But again, I truly want to help you out in any way that I can. If you haven't applied for SNAP benefits, you might want to look into it. Totally free to apply. And like I said, if you're eligible to receive them, the minimum you'll get is $23. I know, it's not much, but the fact of the matter is, $23 will get you about, 4 boxes of cereal these days? I mean, seriously, let's be real right now, right? $23 will get you about 4 boxes of cereal. It's not going to get you much. Maybe it'll get you, maybe 15 cans of soup? I'm just guessing. Again, depends on what you buy. There's all kinds of different price ranges, stuff like that. But it can maybe get you a bunch of cans of soup per month. Again, depends on how you spend the money. It could actually get you a decent amount of money. It could get you enough food for at least a few days, maybe, depending on how you do it. Or you can go and buy a steak and you're good for like one day, right? You know what I mean? So totally depends on how you spend the money. But again, when it comes down to it, if you have not applied for SNAP benefits, you may want to look into it. I'll quickly give you the 1-800 number, and you can call this. And again, I know I give you this number all the time. I'm very aware of that. But again, it's totally free to apply, totally free to get some benefits. And I know there's some of you here in the community that are eligible for it. So anyway, the number is 1-800-221-5689. This is an automated system. It'll connect you with your local office once you tell them the state that you're located in, and you can talk to somebody there about enrolling in SNAP benefits. And again, if your income is at or below 130% of the federal poverty line, you're pretty much going to be eligible for benefits. So essentially, if your income is below about $15,000 or so, $16,000. Again, I'm just kind of roughly doing some mental math right now. About $15,000 to $16,000. If your income is below that, you're pretty much eligible for SNAP. But again, there's a lot of other factors as well. So again, that is not a guarantee of eligibility. It's just kind of some rough income numbers there, okay? Again, the number 1-800-221-5689, 1-800-221-5689. I hope that helps you out. And again, for those of you that have been asking, I hope this answers your question. I wasn't able to find anything about EBT specifically, but again, SNAP, yes, some things did change about SNAP in a good way. Benefits increased. So again, I hope that one helps you out. So please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, have a good one. Please enjoy your day. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, I am here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication. That's my commitment. As always, I'm sticking to it no matter what. All right, thanks again. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you again later in the